Imagine looking into space and seeing an eye staring back. A glowing ring, a perfect circle of fire, blue at the center, gold around the edges, red gas fading into darkness.
For centuries, this object has looked like a portal, a cosmic tunnel, a doorway to another universe. But the truth is even more powerful, because this is not a portal. This is a grave. This is the Ring Nebula, also known as M57.
And what you are looking at is the beautiful remains of a dying star. A star that once burned, a star that once had a life, a star that reached the end of its fuel and began to fall apart.
But instead of disappearing quietly, it created one of the most haunting objects in the night sky, a glowing monument floating thousands of light years away. And the most terrifying part is this: one day, our own sun may die in a way that looks strangely similar. Not in a massive explosion, not as a black hole, not as a supernova tearing apart the solar system, but as a slow, silent release, a final breath of glowing gas, a cosmic ghost, a ring of light left behind after the star is gone.
The Ring Nebula is one of the most famous objects in astronomy. It sits in the constellation Lyra, not far from the bright star Vega. Through a small telescope, it looks like a tiny smoke ring in space, a soft circle, a delicate blur. But when powerful telescopes like Hubble and James Webb look closer, that simple ring becomes something far more complex. It becomes a structure, a storm, a shell of gas, a dying star's final artwork. And every color inside it tells part of the story. The blue-green glow near the center comes from extremely hot oxygen. The red and orange light comes from hydrogen, nitrogen, and other gases spread through space.
The ring itself is not solid. It is not a wall. It is not a perfect circle. It is expanding gas, a vast cloud shaped by radiation, stellar winds, and the last violent stages of a star's life. And at the very center of this glowing structure is the star that created it, or rather, what is left of it, a tiny, incredibly hot stellar core, a future white dwarf, the burned-out heart of a star. This is what remains after a sun-like star runs out of usable fuel. For most of its life, a star is in balance. Gravity tries to crush it inward. Nuclear fusion pushes outward. At the center, atoms collide and fuse, releasing energy. That energy becomes light, heat, radiation, the glow of the star for billions of years.